For my mother. An apology very much overdue. School taught me to not fight on the playground and to use our inside voices. So it was not a hard decision when I had to pick who to blame. It was always your voice that brought me out of my hiding place. It was always your hands that left the marks on his face. It was always your actions that kept me wide awake. It was always you. Day in and day out, I watched as the patterns repeat itself until it became clockwork. You shout, he silences. You strike, he blocks. You throw, he dodges. The rivalry between you two seemed to be fueled by the starving desire for power control. And just as I expected you to declare victory, it appeared that you suffered more injuries than is visible. Because even though the scars healed and the noises faded, you never went back to being you. With each attack, your power bar drops dramatically, leaving you close to finish, while the cuts on him acted as some way to level up, providing with some sort of ammunition, using manipulation to gain the upper hand. His moves, undetectable to the human eye, slow, but most definitely fatal. Like a carbon monoxide intoxication, stealing all the air around you until there isn't any left for you to survive, or even if you try, the gas will just become voiceless screams. Without realizing it, I too became one of his deadly weapons. Finally noticing that the expression in your face was never anger but fear all along, having read the clock wrong this entire time. He blames, you shout. He threatens, you strike. He insults, you throw. You protected yourself in whatever way you knew how. But I made the victim out to be the perpetrator. I am sorry that while I found things to laugh about, you used all your strength to not let out a cry. I am sorry that while I filled my mind with knowledge, yours became a web of lies trapping reality deep inside. I am sorry that while I wrote meaningless notes to a classmate across from me, you called out SOS, hoping for anyone to see. I am sorry that while I explored the world to discover my identity, you lost yours, trying to find refuge in the hands of your enemy. I am sorry that while I easily went out to hang out with friends, you tried to find comfort on an isolated island, hoping for an angel to descend. I am sorry that while I became an accomplice in snatching away your freedom, you held on to me as your lifeline. I am sorry that all that I can say is sorry. I failed to recognize the abuse, but you fought with everything you had to not lose. That you did more than simply survive. But like a wind in a storm, oh Mom, you thrived.